On this day in 1966, Lou Macari signed for Celtic. Lou Macari signed for Celtic as a 17-year-old in the summer of 1966 and made his first team debut for the European champions on the 27th of September 1967. He spent most of the next 2 seasons in the reserves, where he had an incredible scoring rate and, alongside George Connolly and Davy Hay, was among the first of the quality street kids to break into the first team in season 1969-70. Macari was part of the squad that reached the European Cup final that year but did not play in Milan or in the Scottish Cup final loss to Aberdeen. It was the following season, 1970-71, that Macari cemented his place in the team, and there was a symbolic changing of the guard when he was given the nod for the Scottish Cup final replay against Rangers ahead of Willie Wallace, who had led the line in the first match. Celtic stormed into a 2-goal lead, with Macari scoring a typically opportunist opener after 24 minutes. Connolly, Hay and Macari all played their part in that Scottish Cup victory, and they were joined by Kenny Dalglish at the start of season 1971-72, when Celtic beat Rangers at Ibrox 3 times in the space of a month, Macari scoring in the third match, a 3-2 league win, inspired by what must have been a frightening forward line of Lennox, Dalglish, Macari and Johnston. Already drawing comparisons with Jimmy Greaves, Lou Macari was a fast and direct attacker, brilliant in the air for a player of his size, and a consummate finisher, always giving an impression of calm in front of goal and finding the net with ease. The goalposts always seemed a lot bigger when Macari was picking his spot. That season was his best in a Celtic shirt, with 24 goals, including vital winners in the league, the cup and in Europe, where his home and away goals secured the win against Újpest Dózsa and the semi-final spot against Inter Milan that was so unfortunately lost on penalties. The end of the season was marked by a 6-1 Scottish Cup final thrashing of what was actually a very strong Hibernian team, where Macari scored a double that was overshadowed somewhat by Dixie Dean's brilliant hat-trick. By this time, Macari had also broken into the Scotland team, and the seeds of his departure from Celtic Park were sown when he discovered how much money his international teammates were earning in England. The following season, rumours were emerging of trouble behind the scenes as he began agitating for a move, and he signed for Manchester United for a then record transfer fee received by a Scottish club of £200,000. Jock Stein, for his part, felt that Celtic were well covered up front, with Dalglish, Deans, Hood and Lennox all available. Lou Macari was the first of a new breed of player whose love for Celtic was deep and genuine, but not enough to keep him at the club when more money and greener pastures were offered elsewhere. He turned down Liverpool, who had matched United's offer, but who were offering wages only half that promised by United. Probably not the best career move, as Liverpool went on to be European Cup winners while United were relegated in 1974. When United provided the opposition for the joint testimonial for Jimmy Johnston and Bobby Lennox in 1976, Lou Macari reputedly sat in the stand because he could not bring himself to play against Celtic. He did play in Danny McGrain's testimonial in 1980, and when Celtic returned the favour for his own testimonial at Old Trafford in 1984, Macari turned out for Celtic in the second half and was given a fantastic reception by a 15,000-strong Celtic support. Lou Macari went on to have a short, not very successful managerial stint at Celtic in 1993-94, but that's a whole other story.